Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Sabathia sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Scorched to third. A stab, and he's got it. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
In the second spot.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. 2 down. Javier Baez will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fourth,
Gary Sanchez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mauer coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 1 away. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Michael Brantley takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away from the stretch. Runner's going to first. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Mike Napoli will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got one hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Julio Lopez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Designated hitter, Julio Lopez.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He's got it one away. Ryan Zimmerman steps into the box.
First baseman number 17.
Sabathia into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Asdrubal Cabrera into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Holt onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Brock Holt will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Brock Holt.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Joe Mauer will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Softly on a line to third, And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Number 26 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Tapped out in front of home. Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Number 99 steps in now.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, number 99.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, one away. Aaron Hicks set to hit now for the first time. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Xander Bogaerts will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Didi Gregorius will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Blake Swihart stands in.
Catcher, number 23.
And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ender Inciarte stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Mookie Betts is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. Michael Brantley stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Fowler is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Dexter Fowler is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Out in front of it, strike one. Sabathia gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a beat on it. One out. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Gary Sanchez in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number two. Stepping in, Julio Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mike Napoli is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Number 28.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Brock Holt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Simple throw over there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. He'll go to the bag for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Joe Mauer stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fly ball into straightaway left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Whew, nice play.
Number 26 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Sabathia's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead and reined in 1 away. Number 99 digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Aaron Hicks steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. Xander Bogaerts will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Dexter Fowler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Javier Baez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Carson Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5. Luis Valbuena will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 3 runs already home here. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Gary Sanchez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in now, Blake Swihart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Ender Inciarte stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
The batter, right fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Julio Lopez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Brantley ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Long throw to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Greg Bird will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. Henry Ramirez.
Number 17, Henry.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Underhanded flip, and he's set down, one away. As Dribble Cabrera will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Betts. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Number 99 steps into the box. Tyler Thornburg will be the new pitcher. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Michael Brantley will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting,
Mike Napoli will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
second baseman
Brock Holt stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Joe Mauer will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Aaron Hicks will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Holt is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Shortstop, number 2.
One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Luis Valbuena steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time
Your
around.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 58, Fernando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here it comes. 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Number 26 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting,
Didi Gregorius will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Gonzalez looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Blake Swihart will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Sanchez reaches out for the tag. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Julio Lopez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded to third, reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Ray Jimenez will take over here with the runner at first. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. As Dribble Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground. Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And he's retired, 1 away. Mookie Betts will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Adam Warren will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Michael Brantley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mike Napoli.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Alvin Washington will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 39.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. The 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Men on third with 2 down. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Fowler is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 99 steps in now. Jacoby Ellsbury will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He pulls this one into right, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting,
Aaron Hicks
center fielder.
strides in, grounded out his last time through. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Inciarte. And he makes the catch for the second out. Xander Bogaerts will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. A ball hit hard to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Striding in to start the ninth, Joe Mauer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. So with a save situation on tap. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Chopped foul right at home plate. Chapman has the target. Here's the 0-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth. Number 26 digs into the right-handed batter's box for this matchup against a left-handed pitcher. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And there he goes towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And Ellsbury won't get him. He's in there at third base. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Didi Gregorius. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fowler is there. Let's see if they try it. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting,
Blake Swihart comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ender Inciarte strides in, grounded out his last time through. Freddie Ojeda will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
24, Freddie Ojeda.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, Gio Gonzalez. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 and a
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will... Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. A spin and a throw. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Mookie Betts will get his first shot here. And you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Michael Brantley takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Michael Brantley.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Tap foul at home plate. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Fowler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Mike Napoli will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so he can climb over that Mendoza line. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Hit to first, backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Price gets his sign. Here's the 2-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Dexter Fowler will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Brantley, 1 down. Javier Baez gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Gary Sanchez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line it's a fair ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Julio Lopez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back, still ranging back. Gone!
Batting 6th,
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Number 99 will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Brock Holt, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. There's Baez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Joe Mauer will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the .320 mark.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Number 26 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And the throw comes in from right, but I don't think so.
Batting 8.
Didi Gregorius will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Blake Swihart gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fly ball into straightaway left. Fowler moving to his left, and the inning is over. Aaron Hicks strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley on the move. He's got it 1 away. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He's singled to lead off the home first. Price sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Shot towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees,
Dexter Fowler is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Mookie Betts is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Michael Brantley is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. On the ground up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Javier Baez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Javier Baez.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Gary Sanchez stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Designated hitter, Julio.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Price is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit to short. Gregorius has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mike Napoli is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Joe Mauer stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Squared that one up just a little late. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
The batter, number
As
13,
Drupal Cabrera will dig
baseman,
in. He singled his first time around.
Cabrera.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, one of the reasons he's not pitching well is because he's only thrown a first pitch strike about 50% of the time. That's not a good enough percentage to get ahead of hitters.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Number 26 stands in.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. Didi Gregorius is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Swinging a soft liner. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Into the box, Blake Swihart. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were two down. Ender Inciarte will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shut.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Aaron Hicks comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Xander Bogaerts digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up.
Robbie Byer is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. Dexter Fowler will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Javier Baez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Luis Valbuena will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First offering on its way. Gary Sanchez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. To short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards. Mookie Betts will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Michael Brantley will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
3-0 now. Yeah, 2014 was really an outstanding year for Mr. Brantley. He went to the All-Star game for the first time, won a Silver Slugger, and ended up 3rd in the AL MVP voting.
That's pretty amazing. Not only that, he was a 20-20 guy. He had exactly 20 bombs and ended up swiping 23 bases.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Fowler has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Mike Napoli will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Brock Holt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-1 game. Joe Mauer steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Julio Lopez strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Ryan Zimmerman stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Greg Bird will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Henry Ramirez will take over on the mound now here in the 6th.
Henry.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 count and the pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third and reined in, 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. And that misses inside, 1-0. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he is in there. Number 99 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
And he takes ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lines softly toward the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1. Aaron Hicks will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back on it at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Number 26 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Alberto Flores is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Alberto Flores. A defensive change for the Yankees.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Red Sox.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Fowler. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Blake Swihart stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ender Inciarte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit softly to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll... Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Ray Jimenez will come on in relief. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Dexter Fowler digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Luis Valbuena stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mookie Betts comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 25.
Michael Brantley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Left side. Bogarts has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Mike Napoli will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that retires the side. Gary Sanchez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And this is going to be a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Julio Lopez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lays off 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Greg Bird stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brock Holt. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swinging a shot back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
Joe Mauer will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Freddie Ojeda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get...
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Luis Severino will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Pablo Sandoval.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Number 26
Number 26
makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Didi Gregorius will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
our final line score tonight.